This is it. This is me. This is now. This is where we are. Excuse my eyes for this video. I'm not wearing my glasses because it's not necessary. So it probably looks like I'm not looking at much. But I'm not looking at much. There's only now. So I'm Tony. You don't really need to know that, do you? But I want to share stuff. God, is there some stuff? There's more than stuff. It's everything. I want to tell you about my journey. It's very strange, and yet it all makes sense now. I come from England. I'm 52 now, that's not important either, but when I was younger, I remember the first time I smoked pot, and it made me think about, that was it. It made me think how big everything really was. You know, and I was saying, imagine if our world, our universe, our whatever we were in, was just a little bubble inside, I don't know, someone's fizzy drink or something, and it suddenly went, gone. Imagine. I never thought about that ever since, until just now. But it seems like yesterday. And 2 people in that room are gone now, God bless them. So, back then I thought stuff. And I was thinking, that was my downfall then. I thought too much. I thought I needed to get out of my head, to sort my head out, to feel okay, to be different, just to be, you know how it goes when you're young. Anyway, when I was 30, I ended up in Thailand. After quite a savage youth, should we say. But I made it. I made it out alive, and a lot didn't, you know. So I went to Thailand, and that was it. Nothing happened. I did the thing. I was there nearly 20 years. When I started realising things. The first thing was all these little sayings. People say, life begins at 40. Practice what you preach. Careful what you think. You know, stuff like that. Can I change this angle? Because I'm a bit old and uncomfortable. So yeah, Thailand, and I remember when I got there, everyone is like, don't think too much and love yourself. That was the rules, and I ignored that, of course, completely. Love everyone else, and think loads. Why don't they tell you this when you're 5? I didn't learn anything in school. And now I just want to teach everybody what I know. Because I feel like I know everything, even though I'm learning. And that sounds really big-headed, but every decision that I'm faced with, I have help. Did I say that? God God knows the best way to go for you. And if you follow that way, well, you can do anything. Anyway, back to Thailand. So I worked as a teacher there 20 years, good job. Liked it, met lots of people. Lots of people fell by the wayside. And then there was COVID. And I was a single parent there looking after my sons. Got two sons, 13 and 11 now. And then my ex came and took them away because of this COVID thing. And I kind of went into recluse. Not recluse, no I didn't. I went to live somewhere else. It's just taking ages. Just for the build up, 6 minutes. Of course, has to be 6. Anyway. So I went to a place, Thailand, Kanchanaburi, with one of my, I was drawn to there. So I went there and then stuff happened. And I mean, stuff happened. And there's coincidences. But stuff happened. And it made me move away from there. And I went and stayed on my own, about 100k away in another province, another town. But this place, it was just me in this room. It was nice. I liked it there. That was the key. And I don't know, excuse me, I don't know if that's when things started to happen or I noticed them happening. Everything I needed started happening, which made me quite concerned about what had happened before, things that I hadn't needed, but maybe I'd thought about. Anyway, so I moved away and I started I started listening to Eckhart Tolle. Is that how you say his name? Oh, lovely bloke. He just emits relaxation. So I thought, I'll listen to this guy and stop all this yakking in my head, which everyone's got. But mine was a bit intense about telling me what to do all the time. So I started listening to Eckhart. Present moment. The walking in the woods, the taking yourself there. There is only now, you see. There is only now. And what's going to be. It's just a little birth inside your mind, a little thought. The key here is to empty your mind. Begin again. Everything you learn is not true. Everything you know is not true. Don't listen to anyone. Listen to yourself. Your inner self knows what you want, right? And when your inner self knows what you want, matches up with what you can physically get, you get it. You think about creation. Everyone creates their own reality. If we use reality, does that scare you away? Everyone creates their own world. You make your own thing. I'm getting a headache in this air. Right. Reality. It's just the next thing that happens from now is up to you. I have to be careful here because otherwise I'm going to get 4 years or so of learning all scrambled and mashed. Remember, I'm still studying with Eckhart about emptying your head, trying to stop all this you know. So I'm listening and he gets me there, you know, I'm there. And I can sit there and I can just think of nothing. And then I start walking, you know, walking around here where I live. There's lots of space and stuff. There's province in Thailand. It's nice, huh? There's nobody, it's just me. And then I start talking. I'm not talking, thinking what I want, thinking what I would like, thinking what I need, thinking what would make everything great. From there, it just happened, you know, stuff. I moved to Bangkok to get a job. And the job I got, it was with, well, it wasn't just that, it was like the apartment I found was somewhere I'd been before. It was just surreal, you know, but that's not the point. Stuff happened, stuff I wished for, and it just happened. Oh, this would be really handy. It would be really handy if I had an extra $100 a week from doing some teaching on a Saturday. And then I would look on my Facebook, and the first thing I'd see is somebody saying, I want somebody to teach my kids for $100 a week here. And it's half a mile away from where I am. Like that, and instantly I'm thinking it. A minute later it's there. I only just discovered this instant bending, if we call it that, recently. I thought this creativity involves years of praying and then your money will fall out of the sky or whatever people preach. No. Oh, it's immediate, say. Should we get this up and then do more parts? Where am I going? So stuff happens. Depending on what you think. Now the thing is, you can't sit there and think, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. Because you draw attention to the you don't want this, and you get more of that. It's not like that. I don't know what it's like. But I can tell you how it happened with me. So I'm in, where am I? Supanbury. Yeah, I must say here as well, I stopped drinking alcohol completely. I went monk mode. I'm mentioning that as a kind of afterthought, but I'm beginning to think it's probably the most essential thing. Because how can you have a positive mindset and keep a level? You've got to have a level, right? It's got to be level. Because if it's not level, you're up and down all the time, and that's fucked. Level. So soup and brie. Stop drinking. 3 months into the drinking. 3 months into the not drinking, and what happened? I don't know. Oh yeah. They legalised weed in Thailand. I quite like weed. Anyway, they legalised it, so you I don't know, you blame me for that. So I'm there, and I'm thinking I moved to, I'm in Supernbury, sorry, I've given up drinking, I'm listening to Eckhart every day, and I mean listening, you know. I'm there and I think, I'm understanding what he's saying. I get it. I don't sit and meditate, but my walking and the thinking, but I'm nowhere near there. And I'm nowhere, and I've no idea where I was going to go either. I had no idea what I was trying to achieve, other than, well, it's like a guidance telling me to listen to him, see? And then it seemed like every time I had a question about, well, you know, anything, there would be a reply on his channel about what to do. Not a reply, but, you know, a video. Coincidence, maybe, you know, maybe YouTube's able to know what you're thinking and stick it on there as well, probably. But it's bizarrely accurate, you know. I have questions about this, and it's just exactly the same. But anyway, so I'm listening to Eckhart. And then I advanced. See, Eckhart helped me clear everything. You watch Eckhart, and he's just, you know, at the start of his video, you worry that it's frozen or something, because he's not moving, he's not saying anything. And you know, and looking back now, of course. So this is the secret, you see, and this is why they can't have everybody being like this, because you can do anything you want. I don't know what I was thinking about this morning. Daydreaming. You've got to be careful with that too. You know, imagine if someone offered you huge amounts of money to help you with something, to do something with this bending of stuff, reality. What do you offer to someone that can just have anything they want anyway, you know? And anyway, when you're in this state, you don't want anything. What is it to want? Happiness. That's what it is. What do you need? You gotta eat, right? Of course. Happiness, love, and food. Anyway, we're in Supernbury. I'm studying Eckhart, and then what's her name? I'm going to forget her name as well. Esther. Esther's the one that set me really on the way. I'm sure I just imagined that, and she just appeared. Because that was just like my mother telling me stuff, you know. Everyone being on the channel, with these questions and stuff, and she's explaining everything what to do with this and this and this and this. And this making stuff arrive. Manifestation, isn't it? Yeah. How many for time? 20 minutes or something. So that's it. I'm starting to listen to Esther and the manifestation, and I'm starting to think, boy, is she part of my manifestation? Because it's just guiding me and making me think this stuff. And this is, when I never realised how easy life was then. How everything was just happening for me. I thought it was just, I was struggling for everything, and it wasn't happening. But it was happening, and there was no need to struggle, because it would have happened anyway. So, Esther's got me manifesting, or trying to manifest anyway. I'm listening in, thinking how to make all this happen. And then it's kind of happening without me knowing it, just the little things that I need. But this isn't it. There's big jumps that were made after that. I'm going to stop now, because that's 20 minutes, and I've gone from nothing to I can make things happen. And as an idea now, I can, I can make pendulums swing and balls bounce and stuff like that. It's not difficult, but I want to use it to help people. That's the plan, isn't it? If everyone feels like this, we're laughing. Okay, so I'd given up alcohol. I'd emptied my mind. I'd start to reprogram my new mind. That's where I am now. I'm sorry, and that's where we'll leave it now. That's where we'll leave it now. There's so many stages, It's an emotional stage, this consciousness, It's an emotional stage. To even to begin your journey banging on the door of it, of consciousness, you've got to believe. Oh yeah, you've got to believe. Right, I'll see you next time, fellas and felleresses.